Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy Eric here from Black Market Exchange. I know you get your cup of coffee heading into work right now, and it's time for you to get your stock market fix right here on Market Mondays. Welcome back to another episode of Market Mondays. Today is March 16th. This week we're going to talk about what app that may be bringing users back into the Twitter user space, as well as what app that Alibaba just put a heavy stake into, and lastly what Walmart is doing to keep you in or bring you back to those aisles. So first up, we're going to talk about Twitter by way of a new app called Meerkat. Now, Meerkat is simply an app that allows you to live stream broadcast from wherever you're at to in whatever you're doing.
I got a new chick that I gotta thank a lot for. Yeah, I got a lot, but want a lot more. Yeah, we're in the building, but I'm trying to take it to the top floor. I swear I hear some new boys every day.
And this is going to go out to all your followers or anyone who wants to watch. Now, this is going to be similar to Snapchat in that it's kind of an instant thing, but the broadcasts actually disappear once they're done.
The Magic Man. Now you see me? Now you don't.
And it's actually kind of having a great craze right now. A lot of usage is going on in Austin, Texas, South by Southwest conference that's going on. And the app just seems to be getting a lot of traction right now. Twitter actually paid $100 million for another company called Periscope, who's supposed to be developing a similar thing, because Twitter wants to get their users back in their interface so that they can make money off of all the ad uses from people buying things from those ads. Now, you want to take a look at Twitter and what's going on, because as it's losing its users, there's got to be ways to get the users back. And this Periscope, which could be like Meerkat, or even Meerkat in general, could be bringing these things back. And since everyone is getting into the whole Vine...
Hey guys, does anyone have notes for the origin?
Instagram with the video capabilities now, video seems to be the way to go, especially with broadcast, and if it can be longer than the 15 seconds allowed on something like Instagram. Twitter's actually had its IPO back in November of 2013, which had a price of $26, and it shot up to as high as $45 on its first trade that day. Now, the stock price is just a little bit over $45 since then, so relatively it's been stagnant. Now, in continuing with the app craze, Alibaba just paid $200 million to invest in Snapchat, bringing their valuation up to $15 billion. Now, that's raised a couple eyebrows because a lot of investors are wondering, is this company really worth it? But the audience seems to keep coming and coming and coming. And as more people come, that audience is going to buy things, and that ad revenue is probably going to increase, which is actually what Twitter is looking to do right now, because they're in a similar situation. Now, Snapchat doesn't allow everyday folks to invest, but if you have a company that's on the stock market, such as an Alibaba that's investing, that may be an opportunity to invest in Snapchat indirectly. Now, Alibaba had an IPO price of $68 back in September, and it shot all the way up to $93 before its first sale price. But since then, the stock has come down to $82 and has actually dropped from $120 that it hit back in November. Next up, we have Walmart, who's actually bringing in new and rearranging some of their executives in the grocery side of their product business. Walmart has actually been tapped into their market share by companies like Whole Foods and Sprouts because of the health kick that's been going on in society in the past few years. They want to not just be an elite retailer, but they want to be an elite person where people go get their meats, produce, and other edible items for consumption. So companies like Walmart and Kroger now are getting fresher and more organic inventory to compete with the likes of Whole Foods and Sprouts. So it's interesting to see how all of this is going to work out. To go ahead and throw some numbers out there, Walmart is up 33% in the past 3 years and 11% in the past year, while Whole Foods is up 31% in the past 3 years, but has remained relatively stagnant in the past year. Kroger is up 200% in the past 3 years and 69% in the past year. And lastly, Sprouts has remained relatively flat over the past 3 years, but is down 10% in the past year. Now, for a little bit of bonus information for this week, this Wednesday, Apple will replace AT&T in the Dow Jones, and Visa will also have a 4-to-1 stock split. This means that the Dow will become relatively more volatile or more subject to price and change because Apple will hold the 5th largest position of the 30 stocks incorporated in it. Visa will also potentially bring in more investors or have investors currently reinvest as their stock price will finally drop below $100, which could also bump up the Dow Jones as well. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Market Mondays. We hope it was helpful, informational, as well as educational. Check out our verse of the week this week as we have Busta Rhymes dropping knowledge on mutual funds. Check out our episode 3 of our Brent Money and Life podcast coming tomorrow. We're going to be touching on hip-hop and its effects on the socio-economic side of things as well as investments. And also check out our Teaching Thursday this week as we're going to be bringing a piece from our Subscribing BMEX TV section just for you all to check out what exactly it entails and get one of those gems. Sign up for our email list right now on our website. You can sign up for that and receive all our email updates. Also, you can text the BMEX, that's THEBMEX in all caps, to 84483 to receive our text message alerts of content right to your phone. Lastly, we want to just thank you for continuing to support the Black Market Exchange movement. Continue to expand your knowledge in the investment and stock market game, and continue just to tune in. Also, tell a friend and your family. Peace.